Volcano alert! Why experts warned most volatile active volcano could collapse. One of South America's deadliest active volcanoes is at a major risk of partially collapsing. While experts feared it could create a very horrible landslide, the United States Geological Survey recently reported that the activity around the western flank of Tungurahua could be destabilized. The volcano is located about 85 miles away from the Andes Mountains in Ecuador. Its name derived from the indigenous Quechua people who called it the throat of fire. Study from journal Earth and Planetary Science Letters exposed fears of experts. They say that they are seriously concerned about whether this giant volcano will collapse. According to Newsweek, the article published there states that the fears earlier this year, the volcano has been frequently active since 1999, and since then some eruptions have forced the evacuation of nearby towns, with about 25,000 people moved out of the region. Another eruption around 3,000 years ago also led to the partial collapse of Tungurahua's western flank. The experts suggest the collapse spread debris from the volcano over a patch of land about 30 square miles in size. And since then, scientists say that the Tungurahua has steadily rebuilt itself. That means it's deflating and it's inflating. It now stands at 16,500 foot in height and last erupted February 2014. But recent activity with the volcano has led to significant deformation of its surface. James Hickey, the lead author of the study from University of Exeter, claims this volcano is continuing to degrade. He says, using satellite data, we observed very rapid deformation of Tungurahua's west flank, which our research suggests is caused by imbalances between magma being supplied and magma being erupted. Remember that Mount St. Helens was deforming, of course, at one of the flanks before that eruption in 1980. Now this one here, the magma supply, is one of a number of factors that can cause or contribute to volcanic flank instability. So while there is a risk of possible flank collapse, the uncertainty of these natural systems also means it could remain stable. However, it's definitely one to keep an eye on in the future. He said the damage a potential flank collapse could have on the surrounding area depends on how the volcano continues to behave. That's why it's important that scientists continue to keep a close eye on this volcano, and this is exactly what the Instituto Geofísico in Ecuador is doing. Many theories on where the volcano gets its name from have emerged in recent decades, along with the indigenous title. It also has been called the Black Giant, and in other local mythologies also referred to as Mother Tungurahua. This is the latest concerning this by Clive Hammond on Express UK. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.